Eagles fans, we got ourselves one, man. We got ourselves one, Philly. Eli Stowers, we'd end up taking him 54 overall in the second round. And this dude's a big dude, like 6'4", 235 pounds, 4'5", 40, pretty solid. 45. Here's what's crazy: 45.5 inch vertical, and that is a record in the NFL Combine, unless I'm mistaken. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments. But from what I looked up, that's a record. And I mean, just think about it. We go from Brent Selleck, then we go to Zach Ertz. From Zach Ertz, we go to Dallas Goedert, and from Dallas Goedert, we go to Eli Stowers, who I'm just expecting that he's going to be pretty good with the Philadelphia Eagles, right? I'm not going to say how good. I don't know how good, but I think they'll make it work. You see right here, 2023 to 2025, 366, 638 receiving, 769 receiving, 10.5 yards per reception, 13 yards per reception, 12.4, and then the touchdowns, 2, 5, and 4. All right, that's enough of me yapping, man. Let's dive straight into the film. So you're going to see right here, he's got his, Diego Pavia is a quarterback. You're going to see him right off the left tackle right here. Watch him on this play. He's just going to post up with the stick, and look at this yak, right? Look at him just keep driving his feet and getting downfield, right? So we just got Mekhi Lemon. We all know how good Mekhi Lemon is. We talk about the yak with Mekhi Lemon, but we're also, it looks like we're adding a tight end who can move and a guy that has really good balance, and it's going to be really hard for some of these opposing defenders to bring him down. I mean, it'll be different in the NFL. We all know that, but look how tough he is after the catch right there. And I mean, we're just talking about a simple stick route that he makes into a massive gain downfield. Look at that. All right, on this play, looks like they're coming out of shotgun with the twins on each side. You're going to see Stowers right here lined up about 5 yards. Looks like defensive back is lined up about 5 yards off. He does a really good swim move right here to get into this seam, right? Look at that. Boom. Now he's open. Now we got a soft spot in between the defensive back, linebacker. See this little spot right here? Pavia does a really good job of laying it on him, and look at that. He gets this ball, sticks his left foot in the ground, and proceeds to get upfield. A little bit of a stiff arm there, but absolutely love the yards after contact. But look at this. Straight off the line of scrimmage, a little bit of a swim past the defensive back. Look at that, right off the bat. Like I said, he is open, and then the rest is just all him putting in work. Look at that. Yes, sir. Got to get those yak yards. And you know, like we add Mekhi Lemon, like I said, and we have this dude, and we have a bunch of guys that Jalen can just dump the ball off to, and they can just do more work. I mean, we already were spoiled with AJ and Schmitty, but hell, man, I mean, look at this. This guy know what he's doing. Look at that. Getting upfield, yes, sir. Yo, you're not subscribed? Come on, man. Why you not subscribed? Be sure to drop a like on this video as well while you're at it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Drop any topic of discussion, any question in there. We can make a video on it. Even if you have a player, we can do some film review on them as well. All right, now let's get back to the video. Okay, then we have this play. Looks like they're up against Texas. Looks like they're coming out of an empty set. Twins down right here. Trips up at the top. 2-3 look. Looks like we got him inside. And watch him on this route up against Texas. In just a nice, easy seam. I mean, the ball was thrown behind, but this guy is long. Look at that. Brings that thing in from behind. And this is something that I like about his size. Even if passes are behind him, dude, he has the length to snag anything out of the air. And you see that right there. He snags it right out of the air. Gets a little bit of contact, too, from these Texas defensive players. But shit, bro, it's not going to matter. He's just going to get into the end zone and makes it look easy in the process. Look at that. Boom, we got one guy. Boom, we got another. Is it gonna matter? Nope. Getting into the end zone. All right, on this play, looks like they're coming out of shotgun. Again, looks like we got a twins look. Got Eli lined up wide outside. Let's see what he does right here up against this defense. And look at that snag, dude. That's absolutely insane. So look at that. He's gonna stick his right foot in, and he's working. I like how he kind of like presses up against the defensive back. Then he's going to make that initial cut inside on this slant, gets inside. A little bit of separation right here. And I'd love for the quarterback Pavia to literally unload this thing right here, right? He still has the ball in his hands. I want him to throw this pass right here, because you're going to see right after this cut, Eli is open right off the bat. And I mean, it's still a pretty solid pass. He lays it out in front of Eli, but Eli coming up with that ridiculous snag. Like, look at that, stretching out, laying out for that thing. And this is something that you're going to get with a very long tight end like Eli Stowers. And you see him reel that thing in up against 14. Just an insane catch. All right, and this is something that I also really liked. I found this. And this is something that the Birds already do with Dallas Goedert. Us Philly fans, we already know this. Just watch this. They're gonna run this triple option, and look at them pitch this inside to Eli Stowers. And look at Eli Stowers get up. Look at the acceleration around the edge. Come on, man. And you know, I could be wrong, but he seems a little bit faster than Dallas Goedert. And I understand Dallas Goedert is at a different point in his career, right? He's a little bit older, but he seems like he's a little bit faster than when Dallas Goedert was coming out, just from on-field speed, from what I'm noticing. But hey, bro, we still got Dallas Goedert, and we'll have Eli Stowers. But I noticed this, and I was like, hey, we're run this same shit with Dallas Goedert, and to see this guy doing it with his college team is something I really like. So you see that? Look at him get up. Boom. Take a little bit of a hit, but hey, bro. Yeah, I had to make this video. I'm pretty pumped about Eli Stowers. I know some people, you know, are concerned about him blocking. We'll see, because I've seen some reps of him blocking, and I don't get what all the concern is about. I've seen some good reps, and I've seen some bad reps. So just from this point, from him being on the Eagles in this upcoming year, it's just about him getting better. But I really think that he can contribute. You know, we bring in Mannion. Mannion likes using tight ends on some of these under center play action plays. And I think he has a really good opportunity to step in and make a difference on this Eagles offense. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football, man. Love and appreciate you. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I am outie. Deuces.